Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aiden Caustic, and today we are going to be going over yet another Royal Draft League Season 5 Team Builder video. This week our opponent is going to be the Los Angeles Solgaleos. Let's just jump right into our opponent's team. So as you can see, I've clearly been testing out some calcs with the Choice Band, Strongjaw, Vicious Wren. Everybody knows this Mon, Dracovish. Probably the most infamous Mon of Gen 8. Hits extremely hard physically. Whimsicott with the nice Prankster ability. Ditto normally runs Imposter. Choice Scarf, so that way it can come in on you and kind of counter sweep. Arcanine, good bulk and a good, just a good wall breaker in general. Do Blade with the Eevee Lights, pretty scary. Claydol for the rapid spin support. It's his only way to get rid of hazards. He also has the Vikavolt. Nice levitate ability. Skuntank for toxic spikes, sucker punch, anything like that. Lucario, steadfast, inner focus justified. Vanillux if he wants to set up an Aurora Veil, and Liepard again, another really good prankster mon. So let's just jump into my team right here. We have the week 2 team, and we are going to start things off. I always sort my mons in like a dex order, if you ever see that. So that's why they are going to be in the order that they are in right now. But our first mon that we're going to be going over is our Nessie, the Lapras, rocking Surf, Freeze Dry, Life Dew, and Perish Song with the Water Absorbability, Leftovers, and you can see the EV spread down below, 252 HP, 252 defense, and 4 special defense. So the thought process kind of behind this one, sorry if you hear my chair squeaking, it's pretty bad right now. The thought process behind this one is that Dracovish is definitely one of the scariest mons in this draft league for sure. So I really needed a water absorb user, so that way I don't have to worry about taking any Vicious Wrens, especially a choice banded one. That's probably what scares me the most. We have Surf if we want to hit Arcanine. I believe it OHKOs after Stealth Rocks if he's not rocking heavy duty boots on it. So that would be pretty good. If he is a more of a wall breaking set, I believe. Freeze Dry, an uninvested Freeze Dry does, I believe, like 110% minimum to a Dracovish. So if we can manage to switch Lapras in on the Vicious Wren, you know, if there's rocks or anything like that up, hopefully the water absorb will get the damage that we took from rocks and then just come back in and freeze dry and get rid of it. Life Dew, really good recovery. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. And Parasong. Normally I would have run Block or something like that in order to trap mons with Parasong, but I also think that Parasong is a really good move in general, just because it forces you to switch, and if you don't, then you lose a mon every single time. So that's how that's kind of gonna work. Next mon, Poison Ivy, coming back again. I believe this is actually the same moveset, not same moveset, same EV spread that I had first week. Again, Black Sludge, Natural Cure. I ran Poison Point, but doing some test battles, but I never really got anything out of it. So I believe Natural Cure is probably going to be better in case he wants to Thunder Wave me or put me to sleep, or, you know, if I want to come in on a Will-O-Wisp, anything like that, I can get rid of it and don't have to worry about it. We have Giga Drain for the Claydol mainly, Sludge Bomb for Whimsicott, Sleep Powder, so that way we can put something to sleep and hopefully get some momentum off of that, and then set up a couple layers of spikes. So that's kind of how I'm wanting to use this. I don't know how I feel about Roserade on the team this week, honestly, but I really wanted some extra layer of spikes for the Do Blade, because that's probably one of the scariest things. I don't want it to be able to come in and Shadow Sneak Toothless again. I know I probably should have brought Indeedee again, because that's the whole point of why I brought it the first week, but I think we'll be okay since we're bringing Mandibuzz this time and Lapras. I think Poison Ivy is going to do its thing. I think it's going to warrant its stay. Jumping into our next mon, we have Easy Bake the Rotom Heat, Leftovers, Levitate, Volt Switch, Overheat, Thunder Wave, and Will-O-Wisp, rocking a 200 EVs with speed, with a timid nature, 56 defense, and 252 HP. The thought process behind this is if he wants to run a Jolly Choice Banded Dracovish, if he isn't Scarf, then we'll be able to outspeed, and hopefully I can get off a Will-O-Wisp or a Thunder Wave. we kind of have our EVs in defense here just in case we want to take any other hits. If he wants to go for low kick on Lapras or anything like that, Outrage will be able to take it a little bit better. I don't know if I might want to switch this over into special attack or not, because it'll be more like that fast bulky set that you used to see running around a lot in Gen 7, but I think it'll do its thing. Being able to Will-O-Wisp a Doublade or Thunder Wave some of his mons, because he has some pretty good speed, some pretty good speedy mons, so being able to Thunder Wave those, kind of handicap them a little bit, would be pretty good. Volt Switch for the momentum is always great. Our next mon is going to be Mama, our Amanda Buzz, coming in for the first time with Knockoff, so that way we can get rid of that Eviolite from Doublade or any other items that we want to get rid of. Got to be a little bit cautious about Lucario if he wants to bring it justified. Got to be a little cautious about that. Taunt, so that way maybe we can catch Whimsicott coming in on the switch, be able to taunt it, and then go out into our Dragapult, which you can see that we did bring, but we'll jump into the details of that later. And we have Defog, so that way we can get rid of Stealth Rocks or any hazards like that in general. And Roost, just good recovery. Heavy Duty Boots just makes this mon so good this generation. Overcoat, we don't even have to worry about taking hail damage if we get low enough to where it could kill us, or if it is going to be a problem at all. We don't even have to worry about that with his Vanillix. The EV spread, we have 32 in speed, so that way we can outspeed a max speed Vikavolt. In case we want to stall it out with our Roosts, so that way he can't really do much with his Thunderbolts or Volt Switches or anything like that. We are max Spadef, so that way we can take stuff like that a little bit better. And we do have the rest of our EVs dumped into HP, 224, so pretty solid there. Our next mon, Seabiscuit the Muzdale, coming in for the second time, rocking Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Stealth Rock, and Rest with the Chesto Berry and the Stamina ability. I didn't really feel the need to dump EVs into defense this time since we're going to get the stamina boost. I did watch Koala, who's the coach of the Los Angeles Solgaleo's first match, and he rocked pretty much for the most part a special Claydol. So I think that with the combination of the max HP on our max HP EVs up here with the 148 Spadef, I think it'll be just fine being able to take those hits. Plus, on top of that, with Rest, after we stack up those defense boosts, we rest Chesto Berry, and now we're back at full health, and we don't have to worry about his physical attacking mons like Doublade or Lucario or Arcanine or anything like that at all. And we can always just rest again, because I'm sure by the time we get to, if we get to a point where we have max defense boosts, we're pretty much going to be living a lot with Rest being able to go back up to full health, so we can stall him out a little bit that way. I don't really like to play too stally sometimes, but we are definitely going to be taking it a little bit safe this week. Also, the 108 attack EVs is there for Heavy Slam. I just wanted to get as much as I can to make it an OHKO on Whimsicott, because Whimsicott is one of the scarier mons on his team as well. I just want to be able to click Heavy Slam, get rid of Whimsicott right off the bat, and not worry about it. Also, Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are Stealth Rocks. They're always going to be solid. And our last mon this week is Toothless the Dragapult, which I didn't know that they had Gen 8 Shinies on here, which is pretty cool. Normally, I would always run Infiltrator. Let's just talk about the ability real quick. I normally would always run Infiltrator, but with the combination of Vikavolt getting Sticky Webs, I don't want to worry about my speed dropping, because every EV is valuable in Draft League. You want to be able to invest those where you need them and not have to waste them at all. So I didn't want to have to... The best thing about Dragapult is I don't have to run max speed in this league. So Clear Body is there for the Sticky Webs, as well as he does have the Ditto. And if I'm rocking, like you see here, Substitute, and he brings his Ditto on me while I sub the same turn, it's not going to matter, because he's going to be Choice Scarf. He'll be able to Dragon Darts me here or Shadow Ball me, and it's going to take me out. So I won't really have to worry about that. See, this was a last minute kind of set. I've been playing with it a lot. I think the inclusion of Dragon Darts is really good, but for sub Dracovish, if he wants to run that, because we are in another Draft League, which you guys will be seeing that video up here in a little bit, with Koala, and I did mention sub Dracovish. I don't want him to get any ideas and actually run that, so the Dragon Darts is kind of there for sub Dracovish. But yeah, that Ditto is kind of worrisome. But hopefully we can get a sub up before Ditto wants to come in on us, and we can just kind of stall it out, take care of it with Dragon Darts. So just jumping into the details of the set, Dragon Dart, Shadow Ball, or the moves on the set. Dragon Dart, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Substitute. Fire Blast is there for Whimsicott, stuff like that. We have enough special attack where it will, I believe it'll OHKO with Fire Blast, hopefully. We have enough attack. I believe it'll also OHKO, Dragon Darts will OHKO a Dracovish. And we have enough speed. Who was I trying to? I think I was trying to outspeed, max speed Whimsicott. So we have enough speed for that as well. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the set details. Battle is going up tomorrow, but also be sure to check out, I do have another draft league that I have joined. Draft analysis is going to be going up right after this one, as well as a team builder, because I am playing tonight in a couple of minutes, maybe an hour or so from the time that I'm recording this. So be sure to check that out, guys. Thanks so much. Peace.